What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chuck Finley here with Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, Part 12. We are here in front of Stone Age Reconnaissance. This is the first mission in Episode 3. I'm going to go ahead and start it. No.
Bad news just got worse, Sly. Looks like a couple of pieces of the time drive broke off in that crash landing. I need you to track down the missing components ASAP. Fortunately, the advanced trajectoral management processor is still functional, so I was able to calculate their most likely positions. Unfortunately, they seem to have landed in some dangerous terrain. The temporal sprocket appears to have fallen close to some pterodactyl nests, and I'm afraid one of these prehistoric penguins might have gotten its flippers on the gravity encabulator. Oh, they may look cute, but those little devils are nasty. This isn't gonna be a simple pickup, Sly. Get some photos of their precise locations, and I'll analyze them to formulate a plan. But watch your back. I don't think we're the first guests at this party. See the structure on that mountain? It appears to be some kind of conveyor belt system. Definitely not Ice Age technology. Get a picture of that machinery, too. I smell a rat. Or possibly something even worse.
So it's just going to be your standard
Have you heard anything from Carmelita?
Sorry, Sly. I think maybe she just needs to cool off. For what it's worth, I'm just as worried about Penelope.
I know, pal. And we're gonna get her back. I promise.
So it's just your
Very nice, Sly. Getting a shot of that pterodactyl took some skill.
Yeah. Let's come back when I don't look so appetizing.
see how close. I guess they're on pretty much this. They're where I am right now. They're pretty much the same distance apart, so it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll just, since I'm already flying over here, I'll head for this one. But as I was saying, this is just your standard photo op. It's nothing special. It may lead into becoming more difficult as we go on, but I doubt it will be. And of course, since these are moving targets, that can be difficult. You can see there's two doorways.
Perfecto, Sly. I'll find a way to pry the encabulator out of their dastardly things.
I don't know, Bentley. These little guys don't look so bad to me.
There was two doorways there, and they come out at random intervals. Sometimes they can come out of the same doorway twice, and I think even regular penguins can come out as well that won't have the part on it. So it does take a little bit of patience to sit there and wait. Thankfully, I got kind of lucky and was able to get that get that particular picture really quickly, without having to wait too long. Guess I could keep heading this way. I should have jumped up top instead of staying down on the bottom. Let's see. Okay, so I gotta take a picture of that. I have to climb up on top of the statue. And right here should be a good spot, either here or on top of that. I guess this is an okay spot.
Okay, that conveyor belt does not belong here. The question is, what is it being used for? Sly, I'm picking something up. Look for a building that resembles an arena, and let's take a closer look. My thermovision is picking up a lot of activity there.
You got it, pal.
Let me see. Do I have to? Okay, so I have to go up there. I should be able to jump from right here and get up to here, or I can just climb on that tree.
One, two, got a masterpiece for you.
Sly, get a shot of that guy, and maybe we can identify him.
I think I have to get a picture of his face, so you don't have to wait for him I think he will look over his shoulder. Yep, there we go.
Okay. No way this guy dug that bling up around here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sly. He definitely doesn't belong here. This whole place demands an investigation. Let's start by figuring out who we're dealing with here. Good job, Sly. Now head back to the hideout.
So pretty easy. Thankfully, it didn't turn out to be anything too difficult. But yeah, there's pretty much nothing else to say. You know, it's a pretty simple mission. And we'll take a look at ThiefNet. There should be a handful of new things. Meter recharger automatically recharges the gadget meter in a blink of an eye. So that is very useful to get. Run while charging, pretty useful. And then the multi-bomb, 5 bombs in quick succession. That is also very useful. And so we'll go ahead and start up Sly's next job. And like I said, I would like to try to keep these jobs each video at least 2, since there's 8 jobs in each episode. But what I'll probably try to do is have the first 2 videos in a new episode. At least try to make them 3 jobs, and then I'll save the last 2 jobs for the final video. I don't know how that will work out, but I'll definitely try and make it work out like that. That's probably the best way to make sure that I don't make this drag on too long.
We need to figure out what that bear is up to. That crack in the wall looks like the perfect entrance. But you'd better keep a low profile until we know what's going on.
I hear you, pal.
So let's see. Oh, you're right over there. I do wish sometimes they would let you start a little bit closer, but thankfully it's pretty easy to follow, and especially because they have the arrows and then they have the compass with the arrow that points exactly where you need to go. That does help as well. So it's not as bad. If it was, say, Sly 2 or Sly 3, I would definitely say that I would like them to start a little bit closer to your objective, but like I said, thankfully they have the arrow and the compass, so it does make this a lot easier.
Still no word from Carmelita?
Don't worry, Sly. I'm sure we'll hear from her soon.
And so you have to watch out for these bubbles. I believe they can hurt you. I don't think you can bounce off of them. And because they are jumping, or, they are appearing right in your way, I would definitely suggest staying away from them. Said you can gain a lot of coins from the mushrooms, as well as the flowers and stuff. And you can see why you need a lot of money. I think I had close to 6,000 before I had bought all those items at ThiefNet, and that knocked me down to.
I heard the show messed up. The boss turned him into a code for that little Paradox guy. Yeah, that little Paradox is bad news. I heard last time he was here, he yanked this one guy's tusks, just for fun. Ouch. Yeah, good luck talking to the ladies without any tusks.
Watch yourself, Sly, and don't alert the guards.
I hear you, pal.
So we're gonna have to stay up, climb up higher. And like I said, I could take a look at the map now. I'd actually just thought about it, but because I've already messed up looking at all the maps. Oops. Because I already messed up looking at all the maps in episode 2, and I believe a few in episode 1, because I have to revisit every single job to check for slime masks, it doesn't really matter at this point whether I continue looking at the it doesn't matter if I continue looking at the maps or not. And I was gonna say, I guess you could climb up on this bone, and you can. So all I have to do is just jump down to the ground there, just avoiding the spotlight of that guard. And there's a bunch of mushrooms around, so if you're see just how many coins you can gain from the mushrooms, but I'm not gonna sit here and waste time trying to collect money. If I want to collect money, I was gonna say that I couldn't figure out what was wrong with these icicles. I wasn't sure if I was sliding or if they would break if I stayed on them too long.
Wow. I'm glad I'm not that poor guy. What's weird is that he looks kind of familiar.
Wait! Holy missing links! Sly, that's a prehistoric raccoon! I wonder if he could be...
My ancestor?
It's a distinct possibility! Let's help him out! Sly, I have an idea, but you need to get that saber-toothed tiger skin. Just don't let the guards see you.
I'm on it, Bentley. One tiger skin coming up.
Don't know why it keeps going black and white for. And so this is the way you get above the guards. Like I said, from these little cages as well, you can gain quite a bit of money. So if you didn't want to waste time, going after every single mushroom that you saw, you could definitely go after all the cages and get quite a bit of money, as well as the snowmen in the on the overworld map.
I think you might want to use the paraglider here, Sly.
And I'll try not to fall off. Now I wasn't sure if I could actually climb up these icicles or not. There we go.
This guy's painting is not improving my opinion of him.
Forget about the art. See that key? I bet it unlocks that door.
Right. Time for some real art. The art of pickpocketing.
Van Gogh ain't got nothing on me. Come on now, hold that big fool still.
I guess I could get him now when he's right over there, but I'll.
Ah, Chris, you paint so sweet, it look good enough to eat.
You got the key. Go grab that tiger skin, Sly. Excellent, Sly. Now get that tiger skin.
So thankfully that was pretty easy. Oh, I had to jump on that.
Not really my color, but I'll make it work.
So that's the costume for this this episode,
Way to go, Sly. Now get going.
and
Outstanding, Sly. That saber-tooth skin is just what we need. If I know my biomechanics, and I do, then I believe those claws will give you extra traction, allowing you to make some amazing. Try using a leap to cross that gap. Press and hold the R2 button to target that post. Then press the X button to leap to the target.
so that's what those balloons are for. And you can also, I guess, play dead to avoid enemies seeing you. I've actually never used this costume for stealth. I've just used it for using the Cyclone Pounce move. So I'm not 100% sure if you can actually use it for stealth or not.
Perfect, Sly.
And sadly, there's going to be quite a bit of that of that of using the Cyclone Pounce through here. Let me see.
You got it, Sly.
And sadly, you don't move very fast when our wild use that. I thought so. Yeah, sadly, you don't move very fast while using the costume.
That outfit to take out enemies from a distance. Try targeting the guard across that gap.
Wouldn't, even though he was targeted, he wouldn't register.
Yo, make it quick with that stick. The Grizz don't play. I ain't got all day. Now that's what I'm talking about. Here's the cheese. Now I want to talk to your boss about my goods.
The guards on those pedestals are the ones restraining him, Sly. Take them out and he should be free.
Looks easy enough.
Be careful, Sly. If you're caught, you'll never get it out of there. This is the perfect situation for your Cyclone Pounce.
So, like I said, you're gonna have to use the Cyclone Pounce quite a bit. I don't think I can start on the left side. I think he's just a little bit too far away. We're gonna have to start on the right side. And sadly, you cannot chain with the. Sadly, you can't chain them. Chain pounces together. You have to actually stop and stand up and position it just right. Oh, I didn't notice it was tied to the bar there. I was wondering why it wasn't why I wasn't able to chain them together. Ah, crap. What the really? Wait a minute, wait for that bubble to disappear. There we go.
Sly, this is amazing. I run comparison tests, facial features, fur length, tail volume, and according to them all, that cave raccoon is definitely your ancestor. I believe you found the very first Cooper.
I'm not sure I see the resemblance, but I'll take your word for it then. Hey, big guy, what do you say we get out of here? Well, no, we've never met, but a reliable source tells me we're distantly related. I'm not sure what to say. It's truly amazing to meet you. What's your name? My name's Sly. Sly Cooper. What's yours? Right. How about I just call you Bob?
He's right, Sly. You two should get out of there before more guards show up.
Come on, follow me. Okay, I guess we'll do it your way.
So just kind of like the guru, he doesn't speak English, but at least they put subtitles on what he's saying this time, and you can actually, instead of trying to guess what he's saying through whatever the character's reaction or having the characters repeat what that character said.
We got Bob safely back to the hideout, where everyone took an immediate liking to it. and he took an immediate interest in our gadgets. While he was busy, Bentley provided the background on his former captor. The guy's name was Grizz, and he'd made his fame in the art world. Once a common street thug, he'd been thrust into the limelight when he was plucked from the gutter and made famous by a prominent pop artist. Grizz's primitive artwork was hailed as a brilliant new style called paleo graffiti, and for a while he enjoyed a celebrity status. His fame was short-lived, however, when people realized his art was really just bad. Resentful, he returned to his criminal roots, quickly becoming the top art thief on Interpol's most wanted list. One of Carmelita's main targets, it was now clear how he'd managed to evade her capture for so long. After we pried Bob away from Bentley's tools, he explained how Grizz had appeared and started harvesting all the pterodactyl eggs in the area, eliminating his role as food provider for the tribe and greatest egg thief ever. Depressed, he'd gone into a slump and gotten out of shape, which allowed Grizz to capture him and take the new tool he'd invented to help him steal eggs. So it looked like the very first Cooper cane had been stolen as well. Great. We may have rescued Bob from the arena, but we still needed to find out what sort of operation Grizz was running for La Paradox, and why it involved stealing all the eggs. We also needed Bob's help to find the rest of the van parts, and that meant we had to get him back into climbing shape, fast.
Let's see, 21 minutes. Run while charging, that's useful, and then charge shot. I don't really use that too often, but let's see, getting stronger. Oh goodness, I hope this ain't the one that I'm thinking it is. This is a pain, and if this is the one I'm thinking it is, there's a trophy tied to it. But I'm not sure if it is. I don't remember the job list. I'm sitting here trying to. Let me see. I'm sitting here trying to think. I'm not sure. And so he does have a bone. So he does have a way to attack. And this is his special. Well, that may not be his special. His heavy attack. I have to try to find a guard where I can. That could be his stealth kill, though. It's kind of hard to say. Until I get his cane back. If I get his cane back, I don't really remember if I do or not for him. Yes, this is the one I was thinking about. So yeah, there is a trophy tied to this one. It's a pretty annoying trophy. I had a very... I actually never got it. I did try, but it's a pain, and I probably won't waste or spend a whole lot of time on it just because of the way this job is. But I'll definitely try to get it. At least I'll show off how to get it, even if I can't get it here. Yeah, things are getting expensive, and they'll just keep getting more and more expensive.
Okay, Murray. We need Bob's help to recover the lost components, but he's in terrible condition. It's up to you to get him back into climbing shape.
No problem, Bentley. The Murray knows what it takes to be a champion. All right, listen up. Playtime is over. Your job is to get back in shape, and my job is to make that happen. To do that, the Murray is taking your training to the next level. Look around. We'll be using your standard training exercises,
slippery slope, penguin popper, sumo slap, duck and cover, super sling, and whack-a-choke. Okay, so maybe they're not your standard exercises, but they are Murray approved, so let's get started.
Alright, so you have 6 options. It doesn't matter which one you start with. I'll just start with this one because I usually have trouble with this one.
Using advanced training techniques, the Murray has gained the balance of a mountain goat. Now I'm gonna pass my secret on to you. It's simple. You stand in the middle of the ice, and my little helpers will shake things up. All you have to do is keep that egg in one piece.
So you have to balance using the motion controls on the controller. The egg will start right in the middle of the log, and all you have to do is just keep it in the middle. You can see you have 25 seconds, and it's not that difficult. I believe. Well, we'll have to do this particular challenge again, and it will become more difficult. But for right now, that was pretty easy. These are just kind of introductory.
Like the Murray, you need to develop your reaction speed, and not just at the dinner table. You want to hit your opponent at just the right instant. Time your attack and whack the opponent when he's in front of you.
So you have 3 penguins. You're supposed to hit 10 penguins, and you have a 3 penguin limit where you can miss. And the best way to get the reaction time down is if you see that red flower there. If you wait till the penguin is around the big leaf on the bottom, that's about the best place to swing. As soon as the head.
Way to go, Slugger. You probably could do it all day, but the penguins would get irritable.
As soon as the penguin's head gets right to the leaf, to the bottom of the leaf, that's when you want to.
To be a true warrior, you need to develop accuracy. The Murray can hit the bullseye while standing on his head. The key is concentration. So take a good look at those pterodactyls. See the targets they're holding? Put my little pals in that sling and show them how real birds fly. When you hit enough targets, you win.
And you just that's when you swing as soon as the head appears. Now, or this one. Oops. You can.
Take your time, but not too much time.
Let me see. Really? I didn't even mean to shoot that one. I definitely don't care for this one. But I guess it's just best to hit them right in the center. But you can see they will increase in speed as you go on. Well, I guess I have different speeds as you go on. And now it doesn't matter if you miss right now, but later on it will. So you want to try and win all of these events without missing.
A real fighter knows when to strike and when to back off, like whether or not to have one more pepperoni and chocolate chip burrito. To make these split-second calls, you need precision. Our little penguin pals are gonna start popping out of those holes, along with some fakes. Just make sure you hit the real birds.
Alright, so you can see they're tied to the buttons. And all you have to do is just hit the buttons. And you can miss 3 times.
Just remember to aim for the real penguin.
And I believe they will pop up and disappear faster as you go on. And I believe, well, I guess not this one. This is more of a practice test.
You're gonna get rocked. Oh yeah. Taking your punches, chum.
Let me see, where is this next one at? Yeah, thought I was missing one. Yeah, this one.
When you've been fighting as long as the Murray, you develop cat-like reflexes. But
stuff. To do this, you have to keep your focus. This exercise is simple. Dodge the penguins.
So you have to do that with the left analog stick. You push up to jump over a penguin. You push down to duck. Left to dodge left. Right to dodge right. And you can miss 3 times as usual. Now, you cannot hold down the dodge. You will stay. You will make the motion for a short amount of time before you get back up or get back into the middle. So you want to time it just right.
During my illustrious sumo career, I developed the strength to move my opponent, no matter how big. I also won the ramen eating championship, but that's another story. To develop this kind of power, you have to push yourself. All right, your opponent is ready. When the two of you meet, you better find your strength. If you don't, he's gonna slap you in the next week. When you can move him out of the ring, you'll be done here. Use your power.
Oh, you have to push both of these buttons. You have to push both the circle and the square button. And then just alternate between circle and square at the same time, and then X when it appears.
That's using your strength, champ. Bob, you've got what it takes. You earned those medals, but there's one last test. You've got to put it all together. Everything at once. Sort of like a triple-decker pizza. You know what you gotta do. Now make the Murray proud.
So, now this is where the trophy comes in. You have to win all of these events without missing, or without failing any events. There are the events will alternate between different events, and they are not all the same, so you have to be careful. There's no way to really practice for this. And if you fail at one event, well, maybe you can fail. I don't remember the limitations for it. To be totally honest, I'm not sure if you can miss at all or if you can't miss. But we'll just go with you can't miss. So and if you do miss anything, like say if I was swinging the bat and I missed a penguin, or even right here if I happen to miss a penguin or hit a dummy, I would have to start all the way over again, and the events will get tougher as we go on. Like the timers will get longer, and the margin for error will get shorter. So let's say instead of missing 3 penguins, I could only miss 2 or maybe even 1. And like this event will get tougher as you go on. Yeah, this one is the worst for me. This is my worst event, definitely. Now I believe the penguins will fall a little bit faster. That's why I'll only have to hit 4. Maybe I only had to hit 3 before, and it just keeps going up. Oh wait. It'd be nice if I could get this trophy, but I doubt I will. Oh. Yeah, so the speeds will increase. Oh, crap, I can't. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. If it gives me the trophy, it gives me the trophy. I'm not going to. So the speeds will increase, and that's what makes this so much difficult. This is what makes this so much more difficult. Especially this particular event. Whew. the one event that the penguin hitting event was the event that I messed up. I can't believe that. Well, oh well, it doesn't look like I got the trophy, so you can't miss at all. You have to get everything perfect, and you can see how difficult it can be. Thankfully, I got a pretty easy group of challenges, but as you go on, or as you keep retrying, the events are different each time. So Raging Inferno, flop, and then throwing a shield. So you can see I'm down to 2,000, but like I said, been going for about 35 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. That was 3 jobs, so that's pretty good. Sadly, I didn't get that the training montage, but it is what it is. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and go to Stone Age. What was it called? Stone Age. Yeah, Stone Age Reconnaissance. That was it. Okay. So Stone Age Reconnaissance is a mission for Sly in episode 3 of Sly 4. Trivia in this mission: Clockwork can be seen on top of the double waterfall to the left of the giant nest where the job starts. He can also be seen on top of a dinosaur skeleton in the mission Starving Hippo. Okay, well, I'll try to remember for Starving Hippo. I didn't even notice he could be here. Unexpected Ties is a job for Sly in episode 3 of Sly 4. Trivia: despite being called Bob by the Cooper gang in the credits, Bentley refers to him as Caveman Cooper. Bob is the only member to have his cane stolen and is thus forced to use a replacement. Okay. And then Getting Stronger. Getting Stronger is a mission for Bob in episode 3 of Sly 4. Trivia: there are several references to pop culture in this mission, including dodgeball and the Rocky movies. You will hear Murray say, "If you can dodge a penguin, you can dodge anything," similar to "if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball." Also, the workout is very similar to the one you would see in a Rocky movie. So that's all of the crap, black and white again. That's all of the trivia for the jobs I've done so far. So thank you for watching. The challenge of the video is how many events were in the that I have to do during the training montage. So thank you for watching. Next time we will start going up. So until then, later everyone.